life practice community.
Welcome to your gentle flow. I'm really excited to be guiding you through this session. Our gentle practice is more restful than our vinyasa. It's more slow. Kind of gives us an opportunity to really get into the flow and kind of find what feels good. So arrive in a seated posture. Grounding through your hips and maybe being cross-legged, and rest your palms. And then lengthen up through your spine and just have your head balancing on both shoulders. And then take some deep breaths in, like you're doing yogic breaths. So big breath in, like you're filling up the balloon with air. And then exhaling, that balloon contracts. Inhaling, filling the lungs, filling the chest with air. And then exhaling, contraction. And then see if you can get into this deep rhythm of inhales and exhales. I'm going to play a little bit of music for our session. Let me know if it's disruptive at any point or if you can't hear me. So we're going to start with some gentle movements. Just taking a breath in, reaching your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale your palms through heart center. And then let's just take 3 more of these. Big circle in, circling in energy. And then exhaling your palms through the heart center. 2 more, breath in. Exhale. And then 1 more. This time you inhale, circle your palms up overhead. You interlace the palms, press them up towards the sky, breathe in. And then reach over towards the right. You know, it's really funny that I ended up teaching this class today. I'm gonna come all the way back up through center and then stretch the other way. Because this has literally been a day of chaos. Like anyone who's been in my other classes knows that my phone has kept ringing. And even though I've put this phone on do not disturb, it keeps coming in through my Zoom calls. Breathe in, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then we're gonna rotate into a twist and land your right fingertips behind you and land your left fingertips, and then take a breath in. And then twist over your right shoulder, gaze over your right shoulder. So anyway, what I've been kind of sharing about or theming my class about is how it's kind of nice how Zoom yoga has shown us reality for yoga teachers. You know, when you see them in the studio, you think they have their lives together. And then when you see them teaching at home, you kind of get a bit of insight into like, actually it's a bit of chaos, just like me. right? And you start to see that your yoga teachers are just human beings like you, dealing with the same struggles and chaos and bumps in the road. Take a breath in, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then you're going to twist the opposite way. So anyway, it's just funny that this day that was just complete chaos has ended in a little bit more of that. I hear that Mercury's in retrograde right now, so that's probably why. Let's take a breath in, reach your arms up towards the sky, and now we're going to take a traps muscle stretch. So we're going to drop the right earlobe down towards the right shoulder and land the left palm. So when I first came to yoga, it was like back in the day when people didn't really talk about mental health. And I remember really feeling like I didn't belong in the yoga studio or I didn't belong as a teacher because I felt like I was the only person who couldn't just let go. Take your head all the way back up through center. And then drop your left earlobe down towards your left shoulder. Take your left palm onto your side of your skull. So I felt like I was, there was something wrong with me because I didn't know how to calm my mind. I wasn't able to be in the present moment. And I thought my yoga teachers were on this pedestal because they kind of preached about how happy and how present they were. And I didn't understand that, you know, most people struggle with this kind of stuff in some form or another in their life, right? You might not have a diagnosed mental illness, but we've all gone through stress, we've all gone through trauma, we've all gone through grief. We've all had times when our minds are turbulent and no one is just naturally zen. That's not a thing. Take your head all the way back up through center and then drop your chin to your chest and then just do some little circles. And then come all the way back up through center. And what you're going to do is come onto your back on your yoga mat. Let's keep it super gentle. It's my 4th class today. Draw your right knee into your chest. And then just take some circles with your right knee. So the Buddha, he actually sought relief from his suffering by learning how to practice meditation, and that is where Buddhism came from. Bring the knee back through center, land your left foot. You're going to drop your left knee open to the side and then press your right foot up towards the sky and hook your fingertips around your right big toe. So anyway, I came across that this week in a book I was reading, preparing for, you know, some of my sober programs. And what I thought was fascinating about that was that the key thing is that the Buddha was suffering, right? And everyone has this image of him just sitting content crisscross, and it's almost like you imagine he was born into this peace. And the key thing that stood out for me in that reading was that he was suffering. And that's why he sought a path out of that. And that is where the Buddhist philosophy comes from. Take your right ankle, cross it on your left thigh, push your right palm into your right thigh and stay. Or lift your left foot up, interlacing the palms on the left thigh or the left shin. So anyway, all that is to say that, you know, for many years in yoga, I thought that there was something wrong with me because I was struggling. But really, it's human nature, right? To struggle in one way or another. And yoga practice is a path to release from that suffering a little bit. Land your left foot onto the mat, and now land your right foot. And take your left knee into your chest and lengthen your right leg long, and then just take some circles with the left knee. So I do think that one of the reasons that so many people turn to things like alcohol, so common in our culture, is because we're all looking for ways out of our suffering. Take the knee into the chest and plant the right foot, and then hook the fingertips around the big toe and drop the right knee out towards the right, so it's a half happy baby, a half butterfly. Yoga can be hard for people sometimes because it brings you face to face with this stuff. You learn about your body and you learn about your mind through really breathing and being present with it. But wise view is being aware of the fact that we're all on a path somewhere, right? And where is that path going to lead us? Where are we going? Where do we want to go? Take your left ankle, cross it over top of your right thigh, push your left palm into your thigh. And then either stay here or lift the foot up, interlacing the palms on the thigh or the shin. And then land your right foot. Land your left foot. Let's come into a twist. Open the arms, draw the knees into the chest. Just drop the knees over to the right. Oh, that feels good. Land your right palm on your left thigh. The spinal discs kind of compress all the stress and all the stuff that we're carrying. That would be a little bit of a release. And then come all the way back through center. And then drop the knees the opposite way. Come all the way back up. Take your palms onto the backs of the thighs. Now we're just going to do a rock up and over. And you're going to come all the way through a crisscross. And then all the way forward into a child's pose. So your knees can be together or they can be apart. Sit your hips back on your heels, rest your forehead. Let yourself kind of turn inward. Taking a moment in a bit of stillness. And then let's get some gentle movements going with our breath. So take an inhale, come all the way up into a table. And then when you exhale, sit all the way back into your child's pose. And then let's keep going with the breath like this, inhaling. And then exhaling. Take a few more rounds, just breath in. And then breath out. And then one more breath in. And then one more breath out. And then this time, when you inhale, come all the way up into a table. And then let's take a breath in, come into your cat pose. And then exhale, curl the spine, tuck the chin. This is your cat, I lied. Your breath in, you tilt at your pelvis, you lift your heart, this is your cow. And then exhale, curl the spine, tuck the chin. And then take a few more. And then just one more. Come all the way back into center. Can you leave your left palm where it is? Take your right arm up towards the sky, big twist. And then thread your right arm under, land onto your right shoulder, right cheek. And then maybe lift your left arm up and wrap it all the way around, hooking it near the right hip. Now, can you slowly unwind? Land the left palm, come all the way up into a table. And then take it the opposite way. So left arm lifts all the way up. Thread your left arm all the way under, land onto your left shoulder, left cheek. Maybe wrapping the right arm around. Come all the way back through center, plant the right palm, plant the left palm. And then let's plant through the palms and tuck the toes and finally get up to our first down dog. 30 minutes into the practice. How nice to be so gentle. We did a lot of planks and chairs during my earlier classes today. A lot of planks, a lot of chairs. None of that right now. Bend through your knees, gaze forward, just walk your feet up to meet your hands. And then let's grip the palms to opposite elbows and allow your head to dangle. And can you bend the knees a lot and get really heavy with your heart? And then release your grip. Take an inhale to halfway lift. Take an exhale to fold. And then on an inhale, circle your palms all the way up to stand. Reach through your fingertips. And then take them into your heart center. Now let's do 3 half Surya Namaskar, so half sun salutations. So inhale your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, circle the palms all the way up. And then draw them into heart center. Can you take 2 more? And I'm not going to cue you, just let yourself move through this, following your own intuition, your own breath. Eventually, we'll all congregate in the Tadasana with our hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, upward mountain. Exhale into a fold. Take an inhale, reach your arms up towards your half lift. Exhale, fold, step your palms back, come into your plank. Decide whether you want to have your knees lifted or your knees lowered. Let's stay here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. And then on 1, we'll all land the knees. Slowly, slowly lower all the way down. And then walk your fingertips off the mat. So you're coming into tented fingertips underneath your elbows. And then let's move with the rhythm of our breath again, inhaling your heart up. And then exhaling, lowering down. And try to let this, focus on the evenness of the spine here. Don't focus about, pushing yourself super deep into this. Just feel this, evenness snaking through the heart. Arcing through the back almost. And we'll just do a few more. And then one more. And then lower all the way down. Lengthen your right arm out along the mat. You're going to roll onto the right arm, maybe land the toes. And then just start opening. I don't know what this pose is called. Maybe Tara knows. I call it broken wing thing in my notes. I'm certain that's not what it's called. I'm certain I just made that up. Roll all the way around. And then we'll arrive into it on the opposite side. And then come all the way back. Palms underneath the shoulders. Can you lift all the way up? And then all the way back to your down dog. And then take your right leg up towards the sky. Do some circles with your right knee. Lengthen the right leg up behind you. And then draw your right knee in, step your right foot between your palms. Let's rock and roll forward and back. Hello to our hip crease. How you doing? And then how would it feel to land onto the back left knee? And then inhale your arms up towards the sky, Anjaneyasana. Take an exhale, come all the way forward. Now walk your fingertips back as you lengthen over the right leg. Ooh, that feels good. I've done a lot of hamstrings today. Leave your left fingertips tented again on the mat and reach your right arm up towards the sky. So now you're twisting towards that right hamstring. How's that? And then land your right palm. Walk your fingertips forward. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. And then we're gonna come into side planks. So you're gonna reach your right arm up towards the sky. And then maybe you step your right foot back halfway, and that's quite enough. And maybe you step it all the way back. And then hold your body here strong. 3, 2, and then 1. Land your right palm, travel through your flow. Come all the way back to your down dog. And then let's take that the opposite way. So take your left knee up. Do some little circles. Feeling into your hip crease, saying hello. And then extend through your left leg, big breath in. Draw your left knee in, step your left foot between your palms. Nice, you got it. Do your little rock forward and back. And then land onto your right knee. Inhale all the way up just for a moment. And then exhale, take it forward. Walk your fingertips back as you lengthen over your left leg. That's happening on that side. Tent your right fingertips, spiral your left arm up. Feel into that pose. And then land your right palm down, walk your fingertips forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Take your left arm up towards the sky. And now we are going to roll all the way out into your side plank. Stay for 3, for 2. And then on 1, come forward, vinyasa. All the way up to your down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Bend through the knees, gaze forward. Step your feet up to meet your hands. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Let's hang out in our not our child's pose, our forward fold. This is what 4 classes does to you. We need you, Tara. So you take your peace fingers, maybe you hook them around your big toes. Maybe you send your palms face up underneath your feet, and then this gives your wrists a little massage. And then can you drop through your head, get really heavy, release what's happening. And then release your grip. Take an inhale, half lift. Take an exhale, fold. And then inhale, circle your palms all the way up to stand. Hands at heart center. Sorry, my head is being cut off. Leave your left foot where it is on your mat. Draw your right knee in. Place your palms at heart center and then just play with your balance here. Now see if you can tilt your way back and bring yourself into a Virabhadrasana 3, so warrior 3. So you're making this uppercase T with the body. There's an extension from the crown of the head all the way through the heel. Keep your gaze low. Take a few deep breaths. And then bend through your left knee and step your right foot all the way back. So you're going to come into a warrior 2. So your right toes are pointing towards the side wall. Your left toes are pointing towards the front of the mat. And then your arms are extended out. And can you just find stillness? How would it feel to let go of movement, receive stillness? Can you inhale, reverse your warrior? And then exhale, come all the way forward, land your left elbow, reach your right fingertips to the front of the mat, and then move through a few more of these. Nice. Can you take one more? And then come all the way up again. Lengthen through your arms, stretch through your left leg, walk your right foot in a tiny bit and then hinge forward. And then take your left arm alongside your left leg and then just reach your right arm up towards the sky. Yeah, your Trikonasana. Then just allow there to be an expansion through your collarbone. And then if you're craving a bit more balance, maybe you shift weight onto your left foot and left fingertips. This is your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon. Hold there for 3, for 2. And then on 1, step your right foot beside your left. Bring your body into a forward fold. And then slowly, slowly roll all the way up to stand. We'll take that gentle flow on the opposite side. So bring your left knee up. Plant your palms at heart center. Just use that connection to stabilize. And then when you want to shift all the way with the left leg back, so there's an extension from the left crown of your head, the single crown of your head that you have, to your left heel. And then bend through your right knee and step all the way back. And extend through your right arm, extend through your left, and then just chill. Hold stillness. And if your brain is like, I'm bored, notice that. Notice what comes up. Feel into it, breathe into it, don't judge it. And then take your journey, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle, go with the flow. How about taking one more? And then come all the way back to upright, lengthen through your right leg. Walk your left foot in. Hinge forward. Right arm alongside right leg, left arm lifts up towards the sky. Triangle. And then if you want, trusting weight onto your right foot and right fingertips. Half moon. Nice. And then land your left foot alongside your right. Grip your palms to opposite elbows, dangle, release. Slowly, slowly roll all the way up. Leave your left foot where it is. You're gonna come onto your right tippy toes, open your right knee. Place your right foot either on the inside of the ankle or the shin, or maybe all the way up on the thigh. And then place your palms into your heart center. This is Vrikshasana, tree pose. Just land your right foot back on the mat and switch it up so your right foot stays grounded. You lift your left leg, land it somewhere on the inside of the leg, and then plant your palms at heart center. Land your left foot on the mat. Take a big inhale, arms up towards the sky. Take an exhale, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Take an exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back. If you want to take a vinyasa, go for it. Coming all the way back to your down dog. And then you're gonna bend through the knees, gaze forward, and just step your feet into crisscross. And then come all the way down onto the mat. Land your feet, and then just slowly roll all the way down. Plant your palms, plant your feet, and we're gonna move through some gentle flowing back bends. So inhaling, lifting your hips up. And then exhaling, lowering the hips back down. And then can you just move with the breath on this? Maybe taking one more, hips up towards the sky. And then if you like, rolling your shoulder blades under, interlacing the palms, pinky side down, pressing through the feet. And then can you release that grip? Slowly lower each and every vertebrae one at a time onto the mat, hips land last. We're going to draw the right knee into the chest and lengthen your left leg long. And then pull your right knee over towards the left. You're going to come into a spinal twist. Open your right arm like a cactus arm and gaze over the right shoulder. Come all the way back through center. Lengthen through your right leg. Take your left knee into your chest. Hold it here. And then take your right palm, draw your left knee all the way over towards the right. Peel your body into a spinal twist on this side. And then come all the way back through center. Give your body a nice, sweet little hug. And we're going to come up into a seated meditation just to finish off our practice. So coming to sit crisscross, either flat on the mat or on a cushion. Let me get my glasses. Said I have to wear them when I'm focusing, and I would say this counts. So this is a meditation. I said I was going to post it on Instagram the other day, and then I never did. I just got caught up in my life, my busyness. This is a meditation that is a cord cutting meditation. Something that I learned from my Reiki healer. To cut ties with anyone that you still are like lingering inside of you that maybe bothers you, or you have some unfinished drama, or there's anything happening that you're holding on to. This is a really, really good meditation for that. So come into your seated shape with lengthening through the spine, the softness through the shoulders. Inviting in a yogic breath. And then maybe when you're ready, inviting the person that you've been judging into your meditation. And then just see them in your mind's eye and see them standing before you. Letting yourself feel any anger or resentment or frustration. Just be present with your feelings as you continue to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe into the discomfort that shows up from seeing this person standing in front of you. Just breathe into the feeling and release it. See the cord that is between you both. What color is it? What size is it? And where is it attached? Trust whatever image arises. See the cord clearly and just prepare to cut it. Prepare to detach yourself from the negativity, from the imbalance. You're ready to cut this cord now. In one of your hands, you're going to find something to cut it. Maybe it's scissors, maybe it's a sword. Maybe the cord is so small that you just need like little nail clippers. I don't know. I don't know what your cord looks like. Only you know. So take what you need, and this object represents your desire to be free and your commitment to peace. When you're ready, this tool cuts the cord, and you watch the cord drop to the ground. And then you take a deep breath in, and you exhale out a powerful sigh of relief. The cord dissolves into the ground. And as it disappears, all remnants of the energy lift off of you. And see the person in front of you. See them in their innocence. See them in their light. Release them. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And when you are ready, either staying in seated or coming down into your final Shavasana. Just choosing a pose that will hold you and be your container for you to safely process this hour and this experience. Use the breath as a doorway into the present moment as best you can. being compassionate towards yourself if your mind wanders away from this moment, because that is what your brain was designed to do. But walk on the path towards freedom from our suffering, just like the Buddha did. And walk on that path by constantly trying to come back to the present moment. Give your fingers and your toes a little wake up wiggle. Running a nice long stretch from your fingertips all the way through your toe. Take your knees into your chest. Give your body a nice little hug. And this hug acknowledging the fact that you showed up, you made it here. You made your practice a priority. And then just slowly make your way up to seated again. Taking your hands at your heart center. We close with an intention. It's an ancient intention, but it's the original intention. It's been passed from heart to heart through thousands of years. It's that our yoga practice remain steady and that our efforts on this path remain continuous. And that our yoga practice serves and benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe, happy, healthy, and be free. May the thoughts and actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. We'll finish with an Om, inhaling, exhaling, and then inhaling through to make the Om. So breath in, breath out, breath in. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the space and the practice. Om Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, guys.
The Mindful Life Practice Community.